Bam, how did it feel to be back? And do you think you will be up to speed come the first regular season resumption game on Saturday?
I felt good to be back with my teammates. Despite the loss, we got some things to get to. But I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm gonna get back in the flow. This shouldn't take that much longer.
And did you feel winded out there at all? I know some guys say there's nothing like playing in a game to get back in shape. How did you feel?
Oh, great. Stayed out there until the 3-minute mark, beginning of each quarter. So I feel like my win was cool.
Ellie Adams, CTV.
Hey, Bam, what was it like to be playing and seeing the different Let's Go Heat chants and graphics and the crowds in the background?
Once you really start hooping, you don't really recognize it, but it's good to have. At least it's not dead silent. At least we got music. But you don't really realize it once you get out there.
And what kind of adjustments do you have to make playing in a fanless environment?
Not really any adjustments. We just got to bring our own energy.
Thank you.
Andres Lopez.
Thank you. Bam, can we talk about your T-shirt for a second? What does it mean to have such reliable rookies, to have your back during the game, going into the seeding game?
We can depend on them. Even though they're rookies, they still know how to process different type of schemes, different type of scoring ways, and they're not rookies anymore, actually. They are, but they aren't. We developed them, and then they took it head on to develop and become more mature. And as the season goes on, they'll get even more mature.
Harry Jackson, go ahead.
Bam, it was the first time you played in a game alongside Myers, obviously, in a long time. You all had a really good record, obviously, with the two of you starting as a front court tandem. What made that pairing so successful earlier on in the year, and is it going to take some time to get back into that rhythm?
We just feed off each other. I'm more of a slasher. He's more of a spot-up shooter, and we both do it on offense and defense.
Nick Friedel, go ahead.
Bam, you said your win felt good. How close do you feel to being 100% on the floor again?
Give me another game. I feel like if I would have got 2 scrimmages in, then I feel like I'd be ready.
Tim Reynolds, go ahead.
What did you want to take away from today? And even though, yes, it's a game that doesn't count. Was it really tough to make it feel like a game? Did anything feel game-like here? Did it feel like practice in uniform?
I felt like a game. Anytime we match up with an opponent that's in a different color uniform, it's a game. It's hard-nosed to the core. I feel like we was a little stagnant. I feel like we got caught up in other stuff around us instead of just focusing on the game.
Ira Winderman, go ahead.
Bam, you guys always pride yourself that you're only as good as your defense is. How concerning is a game like this that you played in, and even a couple of others that you got to watch also? How far is your defense from where it needs to be a successful playoff defense?
Depending on, I feel like our biggest thing, we just got to communicate when we get fatigued. I feel like that's the only thing that's stopping us. When we get fatigued, we start talking, and they start making a run.
Tim Reynolds, go ahead.
Sam, I know yesterday you made it very clear that you, like many other players here, want justice for Brianna. When people talk about how long the shutdown has been, we shut down on March 11th. She died 2 days later. It's been a long time for her family as well. I know the union has made this a big point. I know players have made this a big point. Seriously, can you? How does it resonate? You didn't know the woman. None of us knew her name until what happened. How is it weird to you that it is such a powerful thing here? That it is such and it's not going away.
It's powerful because the minority is the majority of this league. And when you see, it doesn't matter if I didn't know her or did. She's still a black young lady. I'm a black young man, and it could have happened to me. It could have happened to any of the black young men in our locker room. And when you have situations like that, you want justice. You want somebody to be held accountable. At the end of the day, they were wrong.
Are you hopeful that this league has a lot of juice and a lot of very famous people in this league, and you all seem very united in this message? Are you hopeful that people are going to hear it?
Yeah,
The right
they
people
got to.
are gonna
If they want to keep watching the best players in the league, and they're going to watch us, and then they're going to support us, they got to support us through this. So at the end of the day, you got to understand where we all coming from as a family, as a union. We want justice.
All right, Bam, that's it. Thank you very much, sir.
Black Lives Matter, people.